What's up, good folks? Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl, Bernicia. Welcome. If you are new here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join the family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So, y'all, we here to talk about what just happened. I think we are on episode, 11 of Baddies USA. All right. So, I want to kind of jump right into things. This episode, it was a whole lot happening. Okay. So, I want to go ahead and get through it. Right? So the scene picks up. The first scene we see is, of course, Natalie going in on Summer ass. Okay? So basically, if y'all ain't watched the previous episode, Summer dumbass decided to call Natalie while she's over in the middle of a funeral because she's mad that Rolly says that the girls who got booed couldn't perform. That included Summer. Okay? But for some odd reason, Rolly did allow Lex to perform, and that pissed Summer off so much so that she said fuck Natalie in her funeral. She was gonna call Natalie about her business. Okay, so anyway, she have landed herself firmly on Natalie's shit list. So Natalie's back at this point. She's mad as fuck. She feels like, damn, y'all bitches couldn't even give me a break while I'm grieving. Like, what the fuck? And this bitch Summer. Okay,
electric chair.
Holy shit. God damn it.
Electrocute that bitch. And I want you to pour some water on her first.
so Summer walks in. Natalie goes in on her. And there seems to be a discrepancy about the amount of times that Summer called her, okay? So Natalie claims Summer called her 5 fucking times, and she was standing on that. Summer said Natalie only called you 1 time. I don't know, but who do y'all believe, okay? Who do y'all believe? All right. So with that being said, so Natalie calls the rest of the girls in, right? And so she's going off, basically giving the girls a spew about the stuff that she's going through. She feels like it's not right for them to be calling her, etc., etc., etc. Oh, and before I move on, Natalie made a point earlier to Summer about Summer having her personal number and the reasons why she shouldn't be using it. Okay, so I agree with Natalie, and I really think that Summer violated more than just the fact that you called while this girl going through something. Okay, if she has someone there to handle business, that's who you go through, that person. Okay, so the fact that she was calling Natalie anyway was already fucked up, but you got her personal number. I feel like if you was going to call her and utilize that personal number when you know that not many people have this girl number, you should have been more responsible. See, Summer, that's why you won't make it far if you mishandle the little, you know what I'm saying, I'll say advantages you got. Because if you got Natalie on front line, if you can call her on speed dial and be like, bitch, this is this, it's an emergency, blah, 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 then you should take that as that's like a fucking instrument or a tool. But the fact that she's abusing it says a lot, okay? So anyway, Dolly speaks up while Natalie's giving the girls these spew, and she's like, well, I don't feel like we all should be getting in trouble behind something that one person did. And some names need to be dropped because Summer is the one that called you. Again, I agree. And so Natalie goes in on Summer a little bit more, okay? And I feel like part of this is because the other girls in there, Natalie had to turn up a little bit. But she's like, if I leave my OG in charge, that's who's in fucking charge. If she says something, it goes, basically. Like, you know what I'm saying? How mama be like, if I'm the oldest child, so my mama used to leave the house, bitch, I'm in charge. So whatever I say, go. And if them bitches don't listen, the motherfuckers didn't listen, my mama come back, she said, whatever Bernicia said, that's what goes. Okay? So, yeah. That type shit. So, next thing, we get the rehearsals. Now, I don't know why Natalie ended up changing her mind on this. She should have stood in it, if you ask me. But at this point of time, because she's going to allow the girls to perform. We'll get there. She's going to allow the girls who got booed to perform. And we will get there. But at this point in time, at the rehearsals, it's only the girls that didn't get booed or the girls that's going to perform or whatever. Woo. Now, it was good vibes. Okay. I like that. It was a refreshing wave of energy. Okay. So then we get a scene with the girls. And Scotty comes back. This bitch comes back dressed up like Clueless, okay? Dressed up like that character from Clueless. I can't remember the girl name, but that's who she looked like. The white girl from Clueless. So anyway, the girl starts to ask, Scotty, because mind you, at this point, it's been all over the blogs. In case for those of you who haven't seen the clips, while Scotty and Jayla were in Mulan, they were leaving, and this is per Jayla. This is per Jayla's version of events. They were leaving from out of a restaurant, and it was already somebody out there having an altercation. So Scotty nosy ass decided to stop and film, and that's where they ended up getting maced. Okay, so once again, and I mentioned this in one of my earlier videos. People like to say so much about Lenny having Scotty around the baddies and things like that, but when a motherfucker is a certain kind of way, ain't shit you can do to change that. Okay, Scotty is a nosy motherfucker, pregnant or not. She's nosy, but she did do something this episode that I think she's starting to be a little bit more responsible, but we'll get there later. Okay. Anywho, yes. So she was wailing Milan, okay, and the motherfucker almost got into some shit because she was doing what? Being nosy. Okay. So, anyway, child. Then we get a moment between Cold Killer and Nunu. Okay, so they both basically talk about their grievances with each other. Nunu really don't want to be fighting and arguing with Cold Killer the whole season. Okay, and I'm pretty sure Cold Killer knows that this whole storyline that she's fixing up with Nunu is becoming a dead situation. Everyone is tired of it, so I'm glad that they pieced it up and decided to move on past the situation. I've never been so happy to see two bitches get along. I'm trying to tell you. Speaking of two bitches getting along, there was this weird interaction between Summer and Mariah. Personally, I feel like it was weird. Okay, so anywho, you have Mariah, a couple of the girls just sitting out there having a conversation, and then Summer skips her ass out there. And Summer lets it be known that she will be performing, okay? So I guess all of that temper tantrum, being the asshole shit that she was doing, it paid off. But see, that's where I think Natalie goes wrong. See, bitch, they gonna keep on trying you, because the minute a bitch try me and I put my foot down, bitch, that's what it is. I'm not gonna lift that motherfucker up and give you no L, bitch. I'm putting it down, and that's what it is. So she should have just stuck to... For so many reasons, she should have just stuck to her original plan, which is not have them perform. But also, I do kind of feel like maybe the reason why she allowing them to perform is because Summer is from Detroit. So it's just like, okay, well, at least let her have this one, okay? I get it, but then Natalie's still too nice. So anywho, Mariah, I don't know. I think she got hit by a car in her sleep, because she decided to, for whatever reason, compliment Summer and tell Summer, I really don't have an issue with you. I really think that you're funny, dead ass, and you so awesome, you're so cool. I'm just playing. Like, honestly, child, it depends on how you want to look at it. Me personally, I'm like, oh, like, real shit, Summer could be funny, but you see how it's working out with the friends that she already got. So, and so when Mariah Lynn and Summer hash it out, Summer turns around to Biggie and says, and you, Biggie, I got a bone to pick with you, Biggie, because you're saying that I'm not no star. Biggie was like, yeah, bitch, you is a star. You just don't know when to twinkle. Boy, she hit that shit right on the head, okay? So, anywho, we get to see the girls do the sound check. Now, the building that they're going to be performing in it seems like a really big space, a nice club. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I got low-key excited, like, watching the girls, like, get ready to do their big one. I got excited for them. Like, it has to be some type of adrenaline rush to just get ready to do your thing, hella high water in front of a bunch of people. So, I was really happy to see the girls get ready for that. So, anywho, child, we get to see a few of the girls backstage. Now, Scotty's back there catching up with a few of the other girls that she didn't get to see. Once again, she is clueless, okay? And so, she's trying to get into the drama. And so they talk a little bit about the whole Summer situation. And I agree with Fauna. Like, it's not... Summer shouldn't be allowed to perform because she still hasn't learned her lesson. Like I said earlier, bitch, when you put your foot down, you need to keep it down, okay? Like, I get it. Summer's from Detroit. Maybe that's the reason why they just said, fuck it, let everybody do it. Because, you know, Summer's from Detroit, let her have that. But I don't know. I just feel like with the selfishness and the amount of not in the team spirit that Summer was having, I wouldn't have allowed her to get away with this. I don't know. Child boo. So anyway, they talk a little bit about that. And so here goes Scotty messy ass. Enough with the performance drama. I want to know about the other drama. So what's going on with you guys in Nunu? Child, so here go Tavy and, you know, fond of them kind of getting into like the little stuff that they had going on with Nunu. And then lo and behold, Nunu walks into the room. Okay. Now the whole, I feel like, okay, so you got Cold Killer and Nunu. They don't hash it out. But at this point, Tavy still has an issue with Nunu. And it all stemmed from probably 18,000 episodes ago when Nunu, it was a sprinter van situation. So Nunu was trying to get her bag out of a sprinter that Tavy was in. And Tavy was telling Nunu that it wasn't her sprinter, this, that, and the third. But like I said in the video recap for that, I agree with fucking Nunu, cause bitch, who is you to tell me what the fuck I was and where my shit at? Like, if I'm saying my shit is here, I know it's here. Like, I didn't ask you for your help. I didn't ask you for your opinion, your thoughts, nothing, bitch. I know where my shit at. Like, that whole thing was stupid, and I think Tavy weird because she kept going on about keep Rican name out your mouth, keep my bitch's name out your mouth. Tavy, I hope it's worth it. Being a lapdog for some bitches that you just trying to get in where you fit in at this point. I hope it's worth it. I hope it works out for you in the end. Okay. So, anywho, of course, you know, they going back and forth. Tavy and fucking Nunu. And so Scotty, who's sitting in between them, this is where I said earlier, y'all, she does something for the first time that made sense. She sees the conversations are getting elevated, so she gets her ass up and she moves herself and Capri out the way. Good thinking, Scotty, because if you're going to be in the mix of shit, you better see shit way ahead of time before it's getting there. So Scotty got up and moved. I already know these two hoes was finna get to fighting in a real quick. But see, we find out more information because these two bitches is arguing. So we find out that Tavy's real problem with Nunu is because apparently Nunu told either Cold Killer and Fauna. I couldn't figure out which one they were talking about, but either Cold Killer or Fauna was told by Nunu that Tavy was talking about them, which she probably was, because Tavy looked fake. Tavy is fake. She hopped from friend to friend to friend to friend. I can believe that she said some foul ass, flip mouth ass shit about one of them. Anywho, once that comes up, Tavy gets real hyped and elevated. So next thing you know, them two hoes fight. They had 2 rounds. I'm not going to cap. Tavy seems to have gotten the most hits in, but then again, she is a bit bigger than Nunu. And shouts out to whoever the fuck installs Nunu wigs, because bitch, that wig ain't move a muscle. Like, the pins and everything was still in there. I don't know, Tavy, for you to have done so much, I mean, girl, no, she didn't do much trouble to Nunu anyway. So now we finally get to the Showtime, okay? So I ain't gonna lie. Let me just say, overall, most of the girls came on there and they did their shit, okay? Most of the girls, I was really proud and surprised to see them out there doing a big one, okay? It's a handful that stuck out way more than others, but we'll get there, okay? So the first people we see on the stage is Natalie Nunn and Lamel, okay? So they get there on the stage. Guess what? DJ Sky is late. So basically, Natalie and Lemmy had to kind of like freestyle it. Natalie let the crowd know that she was looking for DJs, hype men, and all that good stuff because DJ Sky decided to arrive late. Come on, girl, this is Showtime. So she finally pops up. When she pops up, Bobby and Natalie wasn't done reading her
electric chair.
Holy shit. God damn it.
Electrocute that bitch. And I want you to pour some water on her first.
Fulfilled, because Bobby tells her on the microphone, Bobby says, "You are about to be fired." I would have been so ashamed if I was DJ Scott. Like, girl, they already make you look bad when it comes to your actual music career, and now you sitting up here just handing them over shit to make you look bad, like further bad. Okay. So anyway, then we get the girls. The girls start coming out for their performances. Of course, Smiley goes first. Okay. Now Smiley, she got out there. She had the crowd lit. Her outfit was cute. It was the cast for me though. It's like, bitch, you really gonna wear this cast like all season long? Like, bitch, what? Do anybody remember what actually happened to Smiley's hand? Do anybody remember why she got the cast going in the first place? The bitch is just wearing that shit as an accessory at this point. Okay, but she comes out. She get the crowd lit. Now, after Smiley, Big Gretch comes. I don't know why y'all let this girl back on the stage. Natalie, shame on you. Shame on you. Okay? Because Natalie then, in her confessionals, let it be known that she allowed all the girls who got booed to get back on stage and take their chances. Girl, you should have left Gretch ass where the fuck she was. The crowd, they reacted horribly to Gretch. Okay? Her career, her music career, she might well flush that shit down the drain. Summer comes out next. She, of course, got booed again. But her song, we got to hear a little bit more of her song. Okay? And I ain't gonna lie. Like, I could have probably got into her song. I'm surprised she even got booed as much as she did. Because, hey, we are in Detroit. But I guess Detroit don't really fuck with you like that, Summer. They don't claim you. Okay? Lex went after Summer. I can't say much about her song, but I could damn for sure say the girl came out there and she looked the part. Okay, she looked like she was going to actually perform. Much more than can be said about the girls who went before her. Okay. Then we get a scene from Gretch in the back. Okay, so Gretch decided to exit the building. Okay, she back there saying that while she was performing, she was going so hard that her stitches in her neck came open. I think you would boo so hard that them bitches popped open by themselves, because Gretch's whole spirits was crumbled. I'm not gonna lie, I felt bad for her. And I know that it's a thing where they tell you don't give up. But I feel like in some situations, it's just not for you, okay? Maybe, Gretch, you should go over there and try country music, try white people rap or something, because over here, people ain't really fucking with you. You know, it's unfortunate. And it's not easy to break for a white person to break out in the black community. When it comes to the music, it's not easy. You have to be like something extremely talented to make it in the urban industry if you are Caucasian. I'm just saying. So, girl, if you continue, more power to you. But I felt bad for Gretch. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I really felt bad for her. Okay. And then the TA or whoever that was in the room assisting her, I felt like she was being low-key shady, because when Gretchen was talking about, you know, her stitches and she got to put her health first and da-da-da-da, the girl just blurts out and say, "Hey, did you get to perform tonight?" And she had this little smirk on her face. If I was Gretchen, I would have slapped her. Because, bitch, what you smirking for? I know you know I performed, bitch, and I know you know I got booed. Fuck you, okay? So, anyway, now, at this point, the show started to pipe up a little bit. We started to see some of the other girls come out. Now, Funna came out, all the energy. I mean, Homegirl brought a lot of little life to that stage. I ain't gonna lie. She looked good as fuck. Sapphire came out, did good, had the crowd lit. Scotty came out, did a little bit, you know, looked good as fuck, had the crowd lit. Cold Killer came out, hype. Now, if that bitch can't do nothing else, she can be hype as fuck. So I could honestly say with those four, seemed like they really lit up the crowd. Okay. And then Miss Anna came out. When I tell you Anna gave me sexy, now I have never had the luxury of seeing Anna perform or anything. Like, I know the girl can sing and da-da-da, but I never actually had a chance to see her like in her performance element. But seeing her get out there and sashay across that stage with her little ass, I was like, damn, she definitely gave sexy. I see what the hype is with Anna. Okay, she definitely impressed me. Rolly came out. Now Rolly was lit. Her music is a bop, but she was not neat as fuck and looked stank as fuck. Okay, she did look stank in those shorts, but her performance seemed to have went well too. Tinka look extremely fucking stank. I mean, I can't stand bitches that wear those pants with all their ass out. In that case, bitch, just wear a thong. That look more appealing. Because in those pants with your ass cheeks squished together, it looked like they sweat and it looked like they stank. And she better thank God her ass ain't got as much acne on it like her face. Because, girl, you need to take some of that skin from your ass and put that shit on your face, because it's not computing, bitch. How the bottom is smoother than the top. I'm just saying. Kiss my grits. Now Tinka brought out Jayla and Janelle to do her performance with her, or to dance with her, or whatever. And I ain't gonna lie, I liked that black white aesthetic. We got the angel and the devil, or however they was doing it, the black or white aesthetic. I like that. Okay, Jayla always looked like an angel to me. So then shit started to get a little sketchy. Okay, come on, DJ Sky, come on, cause you bring your ass here to the front flow, bitch, cause this about to be about you. Okay, so Mariah Lynn comes up for her performance, right? And you know, we want to hear "Once Upon a Time, Not Long Ago, I Was a Hoe, and I'm admitting it." Yeah. So she came out to do that little one too, right? But DJ Sky dumbass, at first she couldn't even find a girl song. Then when she found the song, she put on the wrong version of the song. So apparently Mariah Lynn has a Jersey mix version of Once Upon a Time, okay? And for whatever reason, DJ Sky couldn't get it together when it came to her music. It was very embarrassing, but I do like the fact that Mariah Lynn has enough experience with the crowd to keep them going despite that. So, you know, they were singing her little shit a cappella, you know what I'm saying? So there goes the show. That's one of the examples that we're going to talk about tonight, where a person really has crowd control. Because being a performer, being an artist, it's a little bit more strenuous than you just being able to get out there and make a good song. You have to perform. You have to be able to connect with the people, okay? And then not all the girls, if y'all notice, if y'all watched the episode and y'all noticed, not all the girls were able to perform to really connect and really get the people going, okay? It was only a handful of them that was really able to do that, okay? So then DJ Sky, so then Tasiki comes out, and again, there's another issue with the music, and I don't know what the fuck. At this point, I think DJ Sky could have did that intentionally. Who's to say Krishan ain't tell DJ Sky to go fuck up Mariah Lynn and fucking Tasiki set? But then again, why she didn't get on her? I don't know. But everything just, it was just going haywire, okay? But when Big Biggie came out there, let me tell y'all right now, Biggie, you are a star. Biggie, you are a star, okay? Because when Biggie came out there, she had that whole crowd motherfucking lit. When I tell you one thing about that big girl, she is full of energy. The bitch came out there, she was fly. As usual. She came out there. Biggie's outfit was one of the best outfits, stage present outfits that I liked it. The whole, out of all the girls, she had one of the best looks. Her energy was so hype. I felt that shit through the stage, okay? So then, I guess they took too long in between the girls, or whatever the case was, because we caught a moment where the crowd was looking like they didn't want to be there no more. And then here we go again with another example of somebody connected with the crowd. So Suki comes out and she get the motherfuckers woke up. Like, she wakes them up, sends some electricity through the crowd. The bitch said I had to go out there and do extra work. But see, she know what the fuck she was doing, okay? She got the girls up, twerking, dancing, brought them back to life, and that is how you supposed to keep the show going, okay? Because I know some of these bitches can't perform and they music suck like a motherfucker, so y'all gotta sit through it and we gonna bring y'all back to life, okay? So that's exactly what she did. So then they bring out Tommy. Now, I don't know why Tommy just didn't go in the beginning, because her performance to me seemed weak. I don't know what the fuck. Why was she put at the last? I never really heard Tommy's music, but the way she came out there drunk as fuck, drunker than a skunk, okay? I don't care much for Tommy's performance. abilities, okay? And I'm just saying, but her outfit was T though. She always gonna look the part, but be the part. I don't know. I don't know. So then we go backstage, okay? And here goes Tinka walking in the room with a fucking asthma pump. So apparently Cold Killer had an asthma attack. Now Tinka has an asthma attack. And then it becomes revealed that Tinka is a secret admirer of Cold Killer. Now that doesn't surprise me because it always be the bitches who be trying to hate on you and fucking, but they do everything you do. They always trying to be like you. Okay? So look like Cold Killer has her a junior called Tinkerbella. Okay? So anyway, Natalie comes out with her song "Doing What I Want." She performs that song and closes out the show. Okay, so then all the baddies comes out and they dancing, jigging to the song. Okay, so I would say that the show seemed like it was pretty good. Okay. Now, I expected worse. I really did. I expected worse. But the girls that did come on there and do their big one, they did their big one. And they carried the dead weight for the other girls, okay? So I feel like the next show or the next time that the girls perform, the ones who got booed need to get cut the fuck out, period. Because, like, I feel like the show could have been flawless without those mishaps. Though that and the fact that DJ Sky was fucking up, too. So with that being said, I liked the show, okay? So then after Natalie's performance, they in the back and Rolly's over there going off because apparently while they were on stage, Tommy like fucking put motherfucker Rolly ass in a damn chokehold and ended up punching her in the nose. Like, you know, Tommy's one of those people that when they get drunk, they just do too much, okay? Overly lit, overly hyped, overly energized, all of that shit. So in the process of her doing one of her outbursts or being turned the fuck up, she fucked around hitting Rolly on her nose. And I think for Rolly is the fact that Tommy's just not apologetic. It ain't like she like, girl, I'm sorry, I ain't mean to do it, my bad. She just like, oh, fucking well, and keep it going. Like, bitch, no, that's not how you do it. Because if you ain't do it on purpose, bitch, don't make sure I know you ain't did it on purpose. Because ain't nobody getting free licks around this motherfucker. So Rolly said at this point she gonna yoke Tommy ass up the next time she get wrong, okay? And I don't blame her. Jayla then informs everybody that she's officially full-time. I don't know if I really cared for that news shit. I thought she was full-time. So what you mean to tell me the OG girls just was there for an appearance? I don't know. But congratulations, Jayla. You get more of a bag, right? So anyway, the episode goes off with the girls on this, they're back on the tour bus, okay? And Mariah's letting the girls know that she has an issue with DJ Sky. She said DJ Sky be fucking up. She fucked up on her set. She fucked up on a few other people's sets. She ain't feeling it. So Mariah has intentions on confronting DJ Sky. Now, before I get to the Tinker Dolly situation, because y'all know it's coming. If you watch the episode, you know that it's coming. So while Tinker was performing, okay, with her stank booty ass, she was out there saying, nah, Dolly, you lost. Like, she was out there throwing shots like fuck Dolly and shit. Because I guess her fans on that fuck Dolly wave or whatever. And she went out there and allowed her fans to hype her up. So now, Dolly, soon as Tinker getting on a tour bus, Dolly goes straight for her. So them two bitches, the episode goes off with them two bitches tumbling down the stairs, okay? I can't tell what was going on, but all I could see was Tinker ass in that thong. So I don't know what the fuck is going on or what happened. We gonna see next episode. But with that being said, looks like next episode, y'all been asking for Dolly to be awakened. Well, y'all have awakened the beast. Because Dolly is going to be putting belt to ass on a couple of people next episode, okay? Look like she gonna give Summer a piece of her mind and Tavy Baby a piece of her mind. Now, both of them hoes deserve ass whooping. So, yes, Dolly, I'm with you when you're right, okay? I can't wait to see. Mariah's gonna call herself confronting DJ Sky. And just looking at the way DJ Sky is looking at Mariah Lynn while she talking, I would have slapped DJ Sky. Bitch, I would have slapped you harder than Krishan did. Because, bitch, why is you looking at me with that condescending look while I'm trying to tell you why I'm upset with you? See, this is why you don't talk to some bitches. You have to just fight them. Okay? You can't just talk. You just gotta hit their ass and talk later. Cause some of them don't comprehend. Okay? DJ Sky, watch your steps, baby. Cause I think Mariah tear your ass. Let's see. Oh. And we're gonna see like this little scene. This clip of this scene or whatever you want to call it. With Scotty telling some of the girls that she has to have a talk with Natalie. So let me guess, y'all don't feel out again? I don't know what's up with them two, but I don't feel like at this stage, in this point in time in Natalie's life, that she will give a fuck about anything you gotta say, Scotty. Honestly, like, I don't know what's going on between them two, and I really don't give a fuck. Because if you ask me, I think they lesbians. But hey, it's neither here nor there. I already know it's lesbians. But it's okay. It's okay. Lesbians deserve to live too. With that being said, folks, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. It is free. It only takes you 2 seconds. It's right there in the bottom left hand corner of the screen. Okay, while you at it, hit that like button, please and thank you. Support a bitch. Okay, also for everybody, hit the notification bell so you guys know when I drop a new video. With that being said, folks, till next time, I love you. Deuces.
This supposed to be the suburbs or whatever, but it's not giving suburbs. It's giving hood. It's giving block. It's giving hood. It's giving block. I heard pound, 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 pound. He got shot. I heard pound, 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 pound. Giving block. I was sleeping. I had heard something. I heard pound, 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 pound,